In this video, we're going to look at some basic concepts of functions, something we've done before. So this is more like a review. Done some more complicated problems, but just in case there's people that haven't dealt with this, let's start here by looking at this function f of x equal to x squared plus 5x minus 2. And we start off by saying find f of 3. So this is basically evaluating a function. So to find f of 3, that means evaluate, plug in 3 where the x is. So 3 where the x is, so that would be 3 squared, and then plus 5. Then there's an x, so that's replaced by 3. And then there's a minus 2. Now we have nothing but numbers. We do the calculations. 3 squared is 9. 3 times 5 is 15, and then it's minus 2. So 9 and 15 is 24. Subtract 2 is 22. Just evaluating basic functions here. The next one, f of minus x. Similar thing, except in this case we're plugging in a variable. So where the x is, we put in a minus x. So it would be minus x quantity squared plus 5 x, so that will be replaced by minus x, and then it's minus 2. And then we calculate here. Simplify. Minus x squared simply squares that negative and leaves me x squared. 5 times the minus x, this will be minus 5x. And then the minus 2 didn't have an x, so that just stays minus 2. So we get x squared minus 5x minus 2. Let's clear this here and go to number 3. Okay, for number 3, we're just going to multiply this by a negative. It has a minus here, so that's going to distribute that throughout. So we're just taking the opposite of this. So this is just going to give us then, this is going to equal 2. And then the x squared becomes a minus x squared. Just multiply the function by a minus x, or a minus 1, or just a minus. And 5x times a minus 1 is a minus 5x. And then the minus 2 stays minus 2. Okay, now f of 3x, again, same thing as f of 3, except in this case, instead of just plugging in a number, you replace the x by 3x. So we got x squared. So put a 3x where the x is. This becomes 3x squared minus 5. Replace the x by 3x. Minus 2 doesn't have an x with it, so that stays the way it is. And then we just simplify this. 3x squared is 9. X squared. And 3x times a minus 5 is a minus 15. X, and minus 2 stays minus 2. No variable there. And this is a plus here. Miscopied this, so the function was x squared plus 5x minus 2. So this is a plus here. So this is just plus 2x minus 2. We get that. Let's clear this then. And then for this one here, we have this expression. This is something that comes up quite a bit when you're dealing with limits, especially in Calculus 1. And this is just evaluating a function. You don't have to know what this means, because we're just doing algebra here. Put it up here. What is that equal to? So you want f of x plus h minus f of x h. So again, the function is f of x is equal to x squared plus 5x minus 2. So we're just simplifying this expression by going through the calculations. F is this function right here. So f of x plus h is just evaluating this function at x plus h. So we're replacing the x by x plus h. So this is going to be x squared. So where the x is, put the x plus h quantity squared then it's plus 5x. So where the x is, put x plus h. Then we have the minus 2. That takes care of this first part here. And then it's minus f of x, but f of x is just this right here. So let's put parentheses here. It's x squared plus 5x minus 2. And that's over h. Yeah, so let me just put it down here then. So now what we're going to do is just algebra. We're going to go through and multiply this out, subtract this expression over here. So x plus h squared is x squared plus 2xh, multiplying the binomial expression x plus h. X plus h times x plus h, we get this right here. Plus 5 times parentheses x plus h will give us a 5x. 5x plus 5h. And then on the next one, this is minus, and let me just do it this way. I'll take the parentheses off because it's going to multiply everything out there in there by minus 1. So this will give me a minus x squared, distributing the negative. That's all I'm doing. Minus 5h or 5x. And then a minus and a minus here for the minus 2. Makes it a plus 2. And that's over h. So now we just simplify. So here's a 5x here, and here's a minus 5x. Those cancel. And here multiply 3 by 5, and then we have this minus 2 here. So I still have from this minus 2 here, it's over here, right there. So it's a minus 2, and there's that minus 2, and this plus 2 at the end here. Those cancel out. And here's an x squared here in the front, x squared, and this x squared cancel out. So then just write out what we have left. So what is left here on top, we have 2xh, this one right here, 2xh, and then I have a plus h squared, and then I have plus 5h, and everything has been cancelled. And this is all over h. So you notice that every term in the numerator has an h. So it's the same thing as factoring out the h here and then dividing it with the h in the bottom. So, or you can just divide every term by h. 2xh, the h is cancelled there, so this is 2x. H squared divided by h, this gives me one factor of h. And then 5h divided by h just gives me the 5. This is a plus 5. So in this case, the answer comes out to 2x plus h plus 5. And in this particular case, that's the answer. But we're not doing that right now. We're just doing basic algebra. That's your answer. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.